Now we're moving to 3D. You know what's the difference between 3D and 2D? 2D will be like a drawing, like this is 2D. This is a circle. This circle 3D will become sphere, right? This is a rectangle. This 3D become box. So how are we going to convert it? First of all, you go to the settings on the down and change this one to 3D basics. 3D basics. Then you can see the menu has changed. Then you see either you click over here, home button, you see the viewport has changed. Or if you are in the top view, you can click over here, top to southwest. This is also fine. Or you click over here. Now we are in the 3D. Now you can see like rectangle and all, we have some primitives like box, rectangle, spheres and all. For example, I took box now. I create here, then move up. I took a cylinder, click here and move up. And I took cone shape here and move up. I took sphere here. I took pyramid here. I took wedge. These all are different shapes. Now this all is look like a wireframe. So you can go over here and you can see different style. Conceptual is one style which comes in a blue color. Hidden, you cannot see other side. Realistic, when you give some material later for bricks color or glass material and all, it will be visible proper. Shaded, it looks same only, but the difference between these two, when you give proper material, it will be visible in the realistic only. This is just gray color. Shaded with the wireframe, it will show you the lines on it. And gray color, shaded of gray. And sketchy is a style. Wireframe is wireframe only. X-ray, you can see the other side. So conceptual is for time being. It's like a shade and light is coming. So I'm happy with this one for time being. Unless and until I give a material, I can use it. Conceptual. These settings will be available here also. From here also, you can choose this one. Then if you want to see selection and all same only like before we did in 2D. If you want to rotate the viewport, hold the shift key on the keyboard. Mouse scroll button, you press it. I repeat, hold shift key on the keyboard. Mouse scroll button, you press it and rotate. Press and rotate. Not if you only scroll button, if you move it, you will feel like zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. But if you shift and scroll button, press it, you can rotate it. Rotate the viewport. Zoom it, scroll in. Only if you want to pan, it, scroll button, press and drag it. Scroll button, press. Don't need to use any keyboard. Only to pan. Show you to understand this. I'm saying now pan. How to pan it? Scroll button, mouse scroll button, press and move it. This is panning. Next one. Viewport rotate. How to rotate the viewport? Shift and scroll button press. Okay. And to zoom it, just scroll button only. Mouse scroll button. If you move like this, it's zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Remember these things. If you do rotation here and there, you have to go back to always southwest. This is safe side to draw with proper dimension. When you take a box, you can click over here, move your mouse to this side, right click it. Like we take dimensions, here we take length. Ensure you switch on your ortho after, then maybe this is 50, enter. Then move your mouse to this side, it is 50, enter. If I want to keep my mouse up, 30, enter. So we got with the measurement. I took a sphere, click here, and this is 50, enter. So 50 is the radius of this sphere. Cylinder, this is 20, enter, and move up, it's 80. Okay, so with the measurement, we can draw like this also. Once you create a box, if you selected, you have an option over here, you can extend it, which is default. But this always may not be possible. We have option exactly if you want to extend it. There are some other option also there. Okay, so if you selected here default, you can see one icon. This one, it's a move tool. If you click over here, you can move this one to up. If you click this one, you can move to side. If you click this one, we can move to X, Y, Z. This 3 axis, you can move it. If you finish it, escape. So this is basic things I have to discuss about 3D. Now, the first option in the 3D, which is called extrude. I click on extrude. So when you want to extrude it, you have to select only one size, one polygon of or one side of the face, one face of this box. So you have to hold Control key on the keyboard. Then you click on here. Then it will select only one face. Then you hit enter. Then if you move your mouse, you will extrude it. Extrude, Control and click here, enter, then move your mouse. Extrude, Control and click here, enter, then move your mouse. Extrude, control and click here, enter, move your mouse. Extrude here, enter here. Even if you do it, if I select it, you can see it's all are separate boxes. Even if I extrude it, this all are separate boxes. But instead of this one, there is one more option called press pull. Press pull, if you're doing same way, control and click here. Then if you extend it, it will extend it, but you cannot see separate division. So it will be same object. So difference between extrude and press pull, both are same, but extrude make you separate divisions like this, and press pull will not. Press pull are just extending like this. If you take a normal box, how we going to extend it? See here, we're going to extend, right? Same. Create. This is a normal box. If you extend it, this is the same use. We use it with press pull also. Click here and move it. We are increasing the size. Extrude, control and click here to do it. It will be separate portions. This is separate. So extrude and press pull, I told you. And this way we can create how to draw with the dimension a box. Click here. Okay. Sorry. Take a box. Click here. Right click. Length. Length is 10. Width is 5. Move your mouse. You have to move the mouse to that side. 50. So you're gonna get like that. After this, I'm going to discuss these three options: union, subtract, intersect. I have a box here, and I have a box over here also. This one I'm going to keep it on the center and move it down. Okay, move it down. You see here, I want to make a hole on this table, just on this box. Okay, through this box. So you subtract from where you want to make hole from this one. Enter, then this one, enter, and we got a hole. I repeat one more time. We want to do multiple things. I have a cylinder also here. Just draw outside, and I'm going to keep it here and down it. Switch off the hole. Okay. Now do subtract from this object, enter, then this one and this one, enter. So we got subtract. Next one, union. Maybe we have two options. This is one option. So two objects. This is one object. This is another object. These two, if you want to come together, you can do union. Select this both. Enter. You want to understand that now? Take some bigger. These are two. How can we understand? Better you make to X-ray mode. Then you understand. These both are two objects now. If I do union, select both. Enter. Can you see it cut inside? And it becomes single objects now. When I am selecting this objects, it's a single objects. It's like a combining. Okay, combine. Just select both and enter. That's all. But subtract means you have to select the where you want to make hole. That one, enter. Then this next object. That is subtract. And intersect means go back now. So we have an option like this, right? This is separate object now. I will use Control Z. This is a separate object now. Now, if you do intersect, these two you select enter. Intersected area will stay, remaining all will delete. But very rare only we're going to use this. Intersected area will stay, remaining both will delete. Okay. So important is union and subtract. So these are the three options which you have to know. Now we discussed extrude, press pull, and next session union, subtract, and intersect. Intersect. These are the three options we discussed.